After a long time away and what feels like forever, it's good to be back doing what I love, and that's sharing with you guys all of my thoughts and ideas in the comic book genre. Thanks to all of the subscribers that had stuck around with me and Cytonius for all this time, and we hope to gain many more. So without further ado, let's get to it. On today's brand new episode of Underrated Crusaders, we're exploring one zany but dope, groundbreaking group of mutants known as Ecstatic. Created by artist Mike Allred and writer Peter Milligan, the group of mutants that will become X-Statix first appeared in X-Force issue 116 as the new version of the X-Force. The current X-Force at the time had seemingly sacrificed themselves, and so producer Spike Freeman thought up an idea to have a team of mutants that can be used for publicity on television, and viewers can pick and choose who they'd want to see join the team, while the team had clothing lines, action figures, individual fan base, and pretty much celebrity status all around the world. The first team consisted of the leader Zeitgeist, You Go Girl, their teleporter, Dupe, who was mainly the videographer aside from some shady things that he turns out doing, Anarchist, Sulk, Plazam, Lanut, Battering Ram, and Jin Genie. During a publicity mission to make them look good, Zeitgeist led the team to save a boy band known as Boys R Us, which would go down in history as the Boys R Us massacre. But things blow up in everyone's face, and half the team gets massacred, leaving only You Go Girl, Dupe, and newcomer at the time, Anarchist, left alive. When X-Force was cancelled, Mike and Peter renamed the book series Ecstatic, and canonically gave the group a reason to change the name. The new team coming in would consist of Orphan, also known as Mr. Sensitive, Dupe, Anarchist, returning, Fat, Venus de Milo, Dead Girl, and Vivisector. This group was the jumping off point for the new brand name X-Team, and over time new characters came into the fold, and even some old ones too. When X-Static came on the map, the angle was emotionally unstable mutants with the power of celebrity status. They were pop stars. The issues X-Static runs into is the fact that they are commercial superheroes, and more specifically commercial mutants. Not even 5 issues into their turn as X-Force, and Domino's X-Force comes in ready to fight over the use of the name. Domino felt that the use of the name X-Force was tarnishing what the original team stood for, which could really be seen as a metaphor for the way the media exploits the names and fashions of other cultures for financial gain without any respect towards them. This X-Force/Ecstatic focused on very relevant issues at the time that are even relevant today, ranging from suicide to racial identity, to even having a gay mutant on the team known as Bloke. Ecstatic had to deal with the life of being a celebrity in the eyes of the world, and the series took a look behind the scenes of what life is like when you have it all. Their high mortality rate was always something that fueled their lifestyle, because at any moment they could die from some random perilous mission that could end up killing them for the sake of ratings. Ecstatic was a group meant to parody modern superheroes. Peter Milligan used his satirical and cynicist feelings towards the entire genre to write this overarching story. Ecstatic played with things like life and death, even going so far as to kill major characters, but alas, their run was short-lived. Ecstatic sales would drop, and it would end with issue 26, where Peter decides to do some pretty messed up stuff. But if you're gonna go out, you might as well go out with a bang. Peter and Mike would be able to come back one more time in 2006 with a small run featuring Dead Girl and Doctor Strange, once again writing his style of parodying superhero tropes. So why is Ecstatic underrated? Well, they didn't last long. Their run started from 2001 and ended in 2004, and they all got killed, so you really wouldn't know who they were if you weren't really deep into comic books that hard. Ecstatic was also a series that was not for all ages. and the taking of the X-Force name rubbed a lot of longtime fans the wrong way. I mean, this is the X-Force coming from when Cable came in and started it all the way up until now. So that's 100 plus issues of X-Force until randomly, boom, there's a new team, new art, new direction. It can be very daunting. A way to end their underrated appeal would be to create a subsection of comic books that's in the same vein as Young Animal with DC, created by Gerard Way, where you have characters like Shade the Changing Girl and Doom Patrol exist within that, under that mantle. And the same thing can be done with Marvel, the same way Marvel had Marvel Max. You can have a subcategory of comics where these characters who may not have gotten a shine or are a bit more on the zany side can come into play, and newer readers can know who they are. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have heard of Ecstatic and if you like them, or if you're one of those people growing up with X-Force that kind of was just like, what the hell happened? Personally, I really enjoy them. I love Peter Milligan's writing and direction, along with Mike's awesome pop art. Check out Mike Allred on the new Adam Warlock, which is written by Gary Dugan, and his older works such as Madman, and Peter Milligan's older works such as Shade the Changing Man and The Bronx Kill. I'm your host Darius Morgan, and this has been another episode of Underrated Crusaders. I'm back from the dead. Officially. Peace out.